Hey everybody, welcome back to the Klein Squared server with me, Mr. Gold Mole. Today I have a question for you. What do hoppers, glass blocks, water buckets, and signs all have in common? Any guess? Nothing? You have any idea what they could be used for? No? No? Yes? No, you don't. No, not even at all. What they have in common is their components for a squid farm, of all things. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy and all, but trust me, it's working. I already have it started here. I have it going right now. Squid farm, WIP, work in progress, you know. I already have an area dug out for the squids, or at least a farm. I even have a little dugout. I even have the ring for the glass going already. Yeah, so if I haven't mentioned already, so everybody on the server is gonna have their own little shop because they were told that they had to do something for spawn. And namely, that's a shop, okay? So what I had planned for doing for my shop is gonna be a bookstore, okay? And you know, it's gonna be more than just enchanted books, and that's actually why I need the cow farm up. But also gonna need book and quills because I'm gonna be writing my own books, like original books that I write, you know, and then sell for what this currency, or the service currency, is going to be, which is gold, apparently. But yeah, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need ink sacks for the books and quills, so I'm going to need a squid farm going. Now, according to the wiki, which I feel like is a bit outdated with squids, is the levels that squids can spawn are in water sources, I think, or just water at all. That is within the Y level of 46 and 62, I believe, which is around the same, you know, area of the ocean and lakes and all that. So as you can see, I'm in Y50, which actually this is not going to be where the squid farm is. It's going to be there, and there. So it's going to be a water source there, right there, right there, and right there, and it's going to be flowing right into the center. It's going to be a water flow down here as well. And then this layer right here is going to be signs, so that way the water stops and all that, because water doesn't flow through signs. So the squids will spawn, they'll go into the center, and then they'll get dropped through the signs onto hoppers, so that way the squids will suffocate, and when they die, the ink sacs will come out into their hoppers, and they'll just empty out into a big double chest, which I have yet to build. But this is what I have planned out. This is the space. I already have the ceiling filled with stone bricks, along with the wall back here, because I won't be able to get to them very easily, as opposed to this wall, or even the floor of that wall. But let's see. Let's get started in here. It's going to be a 5x5 pool. Pool, I guess you could call it. Just surrounded by glass, so I can see if the squids are even there. Because I tested this farm out in a creative world, and I did get a couple squids spawning, but for some reason they wouldn't spawn very often. I'm not sure why. I'm not exactly sure what squids need to spawn, which is why I partly think that the wiki is a bit outdated with squids, because they've been around since beta 1.2, I believe. And I'm gonna need more glass. But first, let's put down the signs. So yeah, the hoppers are gonna be right here. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, and then signs are gonna be right there, hopper's gonna be there. Ooh, I think I made the floor tube low. And that's an easy fix, but anyway. Signs right there. We don't need to put anything on the sign, just needs to make sure they're there. I don't know if I have enough. I think I do. Also, I love how you can just put a sign on a sign and it goes one block over. Makes my job easier. Also, mystical floating signs. How do they work? The world of Minecraft is full of mysteries. One of them being floating signs. How do they work? What makes them float? The world may never know. Like how many licks it takes to get to the center of its roll pop. But that's another mystery needed to be solved for another day. Not by me, of course. That's for somebody else to solve. Oh. Also, something interesting I noticed when I was testing this out in creative mode, or the creative world. When you place a sign, and you're in the single player world and all that, it actually pauses the world around you for, or while you type the sign message up. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But I'm gonna need what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 more glass. I think, yeah. But I already have some more sand cooking, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna get more glass. Also, because I forgot to mention it, I actually tore down the little fence area for the animals, the farm animals, and just kind of dug a 2 deep hole that's so wide and all that, just for the cows and chickens, and put a ladder there. I do plan to have like a farmhouse-ish area with where the ladder is right here being the door, so I can go down and they can't get up. Just because the fences are still really glitchy when it comes to animals. So I get tired of seeing that, so I just kind of dug a hole for them, put them there. So that's where they're going to be staying for a while, probably for the rest of their lives, until they die. But back to placing glass. Right there, everything's good, yeah, yep. Okay, so... and might as well put one more ring down for the hoppers. Oh, no! I'll go get my silk touch pick. Silk touch pick. English, work with me. Make me sound stupid. More stupid than I already am. Am I gonna run out of glass? Oh, wow. Oh, god dang it, it's you! You ruined it for everybody! Let me go get my silk touch pick and make a chest. Or double chest, rather. Alright, back with my pick. I believe. I hope I get the right one. Yes, I did. Mine. Let's place that in the proper spot. Good. Okay, so this is going to be a bit tricky. You know, yeah, that works. Because when I thought about it, if the hoppers are here, how are they going to get out here because of the, you know, the glass? But this works, this works. So let's see what we're going to have to do. Let's first place the double chest right in the center, I guess. Because why not? This is actually my first time working with hoppers, so I'm still kind of, oh, that's wrong. Like I was playing around with the hoppers in creative mode just so I know how they work and all that. I even looked a bit on the behaviors, I guess you could call it, in the Minecraft wiki. Just so I know what to expect and all that. Or like how they work and all that, but... so, it goes like this. That little end part right there is where they will fill, or where they will go into. And depending on... it's pointed at wherever you place it. So if I place it like on the ground here, it'll point to the ground. If I place it on the wall, it'll point to the wall. But you need to filter them into one single chest. So what I'm going to be doing is place them like this, and like this. Yeah, that's how it goes. I got enough, I believe. I should. Yeah, and then I think the only problem is just placing the water and then getting out. Actually, no, that shouldn't be a problem. What am I doing? Okay, I got them. I can get those back now. Alright, so let's make an infinite water source. Yeah, what am I doing? Infinite water sources are not hard to make. I'm making it harder than it is. I just need to get a few water sources going so I can actually, you know, get the squid farm operational. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I can't see what I'm doing, or I can't see where the water is now. But if I just do this, that should be there, or that should be in the center. And right there, and there. Oh, wrong. In the center. Okay, so right there, yeah. And there. Now I should just need one more, I believe. Or maybe two more. Nah, get out of my way. You're in my face. Okay, so now we can actually test this just by jumping up there. Yeah. Yep. Ah, one more. And then it should be good. Okay. So just one more in the center back there. I thought I needed it back there, but wasn't sure. Oh well, not a big deal. Right there. Okay, it should be good. And just take this back now. So the squid farm should be working, or the squid should spawn any second now. Like I said, I don't know how often or what they need exactly for it to spawn. The wiki says that they can spawn in any light level, in any block of, or any one source block of water. But I kind of doubt that. I do think they need a certain height in the water, and a certain width as well, because I was testing different sizes, like different size tanks, to see what would work the best. And from what I found, it seems to be that they need at least 2 blocks high, and at least 2 blocks wide to spawn in water, at least. And it just needs one source block of water, but it doesn't need to be like a 4x4 source block, or 2x2 source block water, or source blocks of water. So, that's good. Now let's just put these hoppers back in the spot. I'm also going to raise this floor up a bit because this is getting annoying. Well, it's not annoying, it's kind of weird to see it like this. I'm actually going to make the floors out of wood planks, because I think that makes a better flooring than stone bricks when it's on the ground like this. So let's just... am I going to have enough hoppers? I should. If I did my math right, then I will. Yep, perfect. Give me that torch. Give me that torch. Give me the torch. Okay. Now let's just place it back there, or place the torch there, so nothing spawns for now. You know what? I didn't think about it. If I'm going to be making the floor out of planks, I'm going to be raising it up one. Probably should have waited to put these hoppers on, but this will work for now, I guess. Yeah. So, the theory behind this farm is, if I just wait long enough, just doing whatever, these squids will spawn in here. They'll go down, go through the signs, fall into the hoppers and suffocate, because they're not in water, so they'll die. The ink sacs will fall, they'll go into the hoppers, they'll channel off into the center here, and then go off into this double chest. That's my theory anyway, but I'm not sure if it's going to actually work. I hope it works as intended. So, I guess I'll just have to wait and see. I don't know how long. Like I said about when I said about I don't know what exactly they need to spawn. I think that you have to be so far away from the water sources for them to actually spawn, because I was waiting and waiting, just doing other stuff at my computer while Minecraft was running in the background in my creative world, with like a water tank just like this, just waiting for squids to spawn, and nothing would spawn because there was no ink sacs in the chest. So I think you need to be so far away from the squid, or the water sources, for them to spawn. So while we wait for them to spawn, I guess I can show you the animal farms, or anything else really, or my plans. As you can see, cleared out a bunch of space just for this squid farm area, also for the animal farms, because they need room. I do plan on clearing even more room out, because why not? Also, I'm gonna need more space for these tree farms. Ooh, forgot to plant a tree. Must be hippie. But anyway, I do need more room for the trees, because they're so close together that it makes it hard for them to spawn. Or not really hard for them to spawn, but the problem is they're just not growing as big as I'd want them to be. I want them to be at least the size or bigger every time they grow, and I know that's not going to happen, but I can hope. I can dream, can't I? Plus, these trees over here, there's really bunched together, and I don't like that, so I'd want to clear this space out and place some dirt blocks just for these trees. And maybe even some room over there just for the trees over here as well. Not only like space them out, but expand it as well, so there's more trees growing at once, so I get a faster production of wood. As for my food farm, I do think this is fine the way it is. I always tend to forget to harvest these, but I just have so many baked potatoes that I really have no reason to harvest them right now. Oh, lag. Oh, jeez. Because I have so many baked potatoes right now. I have so many potatoes that aren't baked too. I mean, not like stacks and chests full, but enough to keep me alive for a while without even harvesting or even really thinking about it. I mean, I can get these, like, harvesting all of these potatoes, because I have 4 rows of these. If I just harvest them and don't replant, I'll have at least a stack easily. Yeah, pumpkins, I haven't really bothered to, you know, harvest these. Like I said, I do like jack-o'-lanterns and just glowing, or the lights underwater. But for some reason, I really haven't gotten around to that, so... Whoa. Lag. That actually reminds me. The glowing water, not the lag. One of the things I read on the wiki is that squids are prone to go under, or go towards... They are prone to gather near light sources that are underwater, like glowstone, jack-o'-lanterns, and such. So that is... I mean, I could have used that. You know, I could have done something like that, where I placed like a jack-o'-lantern in the center or something, but there really was no reason to. Nothing yet. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just have to wait and see if that does anything. And while off camera, I'm gonna be fixing it up, gonna raise the floor a bit, and then change the walls to stone bricks. And also, while I'm gone, I'm gonna go caving a bit. I still don't have any gold, which is surprising, because what K-Squared wanted was everyone to fill a double chest full of gold blocks, not ingots, blocks, before we went through our idea for the currency, which is going to be a communist, where we just kind of gather all this gold into a double chest, and then we separate it between everybody equally. But I think that's absolutely ridiculous, a double chest full of gold blocks. If they're talking, you know, full stacks of a double chest, you know, he's talking over 31,000 gold ingots, and that's absolutely ridiculous, because that's 31,000 gold ores that you have to mine, and that's absolutely ridiculous. I haven't even mined that much iron. That's crazy. He's insane. So I need to bring that up with him someday, soon, hopefully, and maybe talk to him about maybe making it ingots, because that's a bit more feasible, or even making it just a single chest of ingots, or maybe even blocks. But even then, a single chest full of blocks is still a lot, because that's only half of the 31,000, which is like 15,500 ingots total. Yeah, so that's still really, really insane. So hopefully we'll change that up a bit, because it's a bit iffy, shaky. I don't want to go collect 30, or I don't want the server as a group to collect 31,000 gold ingots, because then we'd have no use for gold ever, even as currency. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. Not a very long one, just me setting up the squid farm. Hopefully it'll work. I will show you guys the results in the next episode, hopefully, if it works or not. So, thank you for watching. I hope you tune in next episode. I don't have no plans, or I don't know what I'm going to be planning. I definitely have something planned, I know. Got the pen house over there planned, maybe clear down a wall or so. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next episode on the Klein Squared server. See you later.